Nothing changes. All I want is a moment to think clearly, but thoughts come unrelenting, consuming every waking moment. My mind binds me and I can't escape. I shout for help when no one hears me. One day I feel I'll just disappear. Lost in this chaos, I'm searching for peace.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to DSR Represents TNA Impact, where we got a face full of Crocs today.
That's the best we got.
We got the best we can got.
It was one of those episodes.
We know worse today. We got this. We got the Kaiba boys. We got
Kaiba boys.
We got a fun reading for later. Something. An abomination has been created.
Yeah, Ryan didn't get his own promo, so we have to bring the cringe. That's how that one works.
Yeah. We are doing it for you because we care.
Because Seth Rollins and Jimmy Jacobs used to do it for her, so we do it for you. That's how this works.
Exactly. It was the people's choice. It wasn't our choice.
We don't want to acknowledge that gimmick no more. Stop it.
No more. Anyway, I am not.
TNA dropped that one faster than the octopus.
Anyway, I am Matt, that corner reviewer, and joining me, the IBC War Chief of Korea. Korea! Andrew, what's up?
I mean, Korean IWC, I saw what your choices for best and worst, awards of the year is.
I guess so you're kind of based.
Yeah. I acknowledge you. I just need you to acknowledge me as the Korean war chief, and then we're good. I don't need an Ulafala. I don't need. Well, I could use it.
He'll take that. He'll take that sweet Korean street food that he sees on the YouTube.
Yes, street food would be nice.
Yeah, Korean street food goes hard.
You have to work on your jail time prayer hands, though. If we do pull the Korean war chief,
yeah,
you could be my Jacob Fatu.
I love you.
I love you, war chief.
I love you, Korea.
You could do it. I think you could pull a good Jacob Fatu.
I could do it. I'll have to shut up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
We just need you to pull off at least one splash through a table. Can you do it?
I can totally do a splash. I mean, I can't guarantee if it'll hurt me after or not, but I can do it. I can do a splash.
Well, you get the nice street food to heal you.
I'll squirm, so like, oh god, they won't know I'm in real pain. It's like, ah.
Exactly. That's the best way. It's how you cover it up.
Yeah.
I think Jacob was actually their breakout star of the year or something like that. They had Hendry win a couple awards. They had Jacob. They know what's up.
They do know what's up.
All of the bad ones went to AEW. So that was fucking funny. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to find our certain thing for later.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
because I have to scroll up. Because we did abuse this thing quite a bit.
We did. We found its line. We found what it doesn't. What we can't convince it to talk about unless we use.
What I made it say in a different chat.
Yes. Good God. Ugh.
That was. I found it. I found it. Okay.
So if Skynet gets angry, I think we can blame you a little bit on this one.
I am happy to take blame. I don't mind. I'll accept credit.
The only good thing that you have to worry about, or the only good thing so you don't have to worry about it, is could you imagine if Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, had to say your last name? He would quit. He would be like, Matt John Connor. I want to kill a man named John Connor. That name is too hard. I cannot say it. You benefit from your Italianness, just like Julia.
I do. I do. You're right. Hold on. I got new Otaku Cafe pictures for the for the podcast.
New pictures, as in like bumper,
Logos,
like
new
title
logos. Yeah,
card
yeah,
stuff. Oh,
yeah,
okay, nice,
yeah.
nice, nice.
We got daily logos.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
you were getting updated stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. We only had 3, so I kind of wanted actual 4 to represent each season. So winter, spring, summer, fall.
That makes complete sense.
So I wanted to do that, and I was gonna try to get it done yesterday for when we did our top of the year show, but it didn't happen because they weren't good.
That's a fair point. You know, if I wasn't able to come up with
Yeah,
something,
yeah, no. Basically, he gave me like generic photos and not like there was like no real logo to them or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, okay. So I'm gonna send these to Ethan later and see what he thinks while he battles his diverticulitis. but yeah, we try to get some new stuff, but it costs money and we don't get paid, so I try to not do that.
no, that's fair.
Awesome. Mappers, I've been catching up to the episodes on the Samson channel. They're still 3 weeks behind, but it works in my schedule. I'll have to get you guys later this year. Also, Base Matt, thank you, thank you. This is the second time he commented me calling me Base Matt, so
Maybe you need to have a new nickname.
I know. I want to know why I'm base. I mean, I'm flattered.
I mean, one does not ask why they're based; they just simply are. That's how it is.
I know, I know. But, no,
So
but
accept it.
I appreciate the Daddy Mac. Thank you. Did you see the Always Sunny crossover with Abbott Elementary yet?
What? No, I didn't even know that was happening. What was
I
it?
didn't know till like a month ago, and it apparently aired a couple days ago. I didn't watch it yet.
Did it air on Netflix on Abbott Elementary, or did it air on like FX with Sunny?
I think it was an Abbott Elementary episode first. I
Does
know
that just means do I go to Netflix or do I go to Hulu? Like I need to know.
I think you can. I think you can watch it on Hulu fine. But but if Abbott Elementary is a Netflix fan, then yeah, go there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on Hulu because I know I've seen it on Netflix because Netflix knows what I like and it knows I like Always Sunny. So it's just like you might like this. I'm like I don't feel like catching up on that right now. Stop
It's
it.
Abbott's on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, that's good to know.
yeah. So yeah, apparently they're gonna go to the Always Sunny when that new season premieres. So
Oh.
I didn't see it yet. Definitely watch it for Always Sunny. I've never seen Abbott Elementary, but I don't really know of it.
I've seen a couple clips, and I know Dennis is in it. What's his real name? Glenn Howerton, Hayward, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I know he's in it. There's a couple people that I'm aware of that are pretty good comedians. I just haven't sat down to watch it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured they would have had it toned down, like, to do their humor, but it's gonna be fun seeing Abbott doing Always Sunny humor whenever Always Sunny premieres. I think it's this year. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Okay. No, I'll have to give that one a look.
Yeah,
Did you finish Squid Game season 2 yet, or no?
I got 2 left.
Okay.
I still like the captain. He's just like telling these stories, like trying to be sympathetic and everything.
Oh yes, yeah. The boat captain.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I'm just like, wait. I'm like, the Marine guys weren't captains, I don't think. But I'm like, oh no, I know who you meant now. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and like it's like, oh, we're gonna do this with the sugar candy game. And it's like, all right, what's the easiest one? Triangle. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a completely new game now. It's like, you motherfucker.
I mean, it's obvious why.
I know. It's like, oh, it's
Okay.
because it's like, yeah, because the guy's there. So
I'm also the part that bothered me was the fact that he didn't put it together that the old guy was 001 in the first one, and he was a plant. So this new 001, he just conveniently chooses no, and he's just conveniently really cool and and smart and clever. Like
He's trying to get along with him.
exactly. Like it's like, can
So
you
yeah,
not?
my wife and son got ahead.
Like
I'm doing this for them.
like it's a little obvious who this person is, and you can't see the forest through the trees, motherfucker. Okay, okay. It's
No. He'll maybe I'm coping. Maybe he'll eventually.
no, we're not talking about AEW, so no cope. No.
So where's his partner, Steve? When's Steve gonna join?
That's so. It's such a
Coping,
bad
coping,
Twitter joke. Ugh, I hope not.
coping, Steve, man.
That is something dumb that Christian and Edge would do, and it's just like it's so dated. It's not fun.
It's okay. We don't have to watch.
I'm glad I got your permission because I don't anyway. So
We're gonna watch it anyway. We're just gonna hear whatever stupid shit people are saying about it.
exactly, and people are gonna think it's genius. Just watch. It's like they use Twitter vernacular in a team name. Who gives a shit? Eh,
Andrew. Clearly, we don't understand the booking science of this.
it's a-
That's what Tony called it. Don't shoot the messenger. He called it the booking science. That's why he's apparently allegedly good with allegedly keyword allegedly allegedly.
Allegedly, yes. That's why allegedly the Jaguars are a professional football team.
Yeah.
Allegedly Manchester United is competitive. Allegedly.
Yes.
Like I don't even know how they became billionaires because everything they've had a foray in lately, like sports and sports entertainment adjacent, are fucking terrible. Like, what did they get their money in? Because it wasn't sports.
It wasn't. It wasn't the sports. Yeah, a couple of things happened. That's not this show.
I mean, more than a couple things.
Wrestle Kingdom happened.
Yeah, it did.
I only watched two, maybe three of those matches on WK.
That is more than I will watch at all. So yeah,
Yeah,
good
no,
for you.
and I is what you call it? I wasn't crazy about Zack and Umino. No way in hell that
Neither
needed
was
to
the
be.
crowd.
Yeah, no way that needed to be 40 minutes.
I mean, of course it did. I looked at the card real quick at the results, and then I'm like, oh, 17-minute match, 18-minute match, 19-minute match, 43 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
I won 5 minutes all because Doki got injured. Our poor Doki.
I mean, that does suck for Doki. Doki was
And
like
I
the
thought they were
Hanma of
cooking
the
for those five
juniors.
minutes. Just all of a sudden, broke his arm on those
Yeah.
that rail. Oh,
And Doki came up from like literally being the Hanma of the juniors because he didn't win anything for like a good
yeah.
year or two. And then he, had that run. He had that angle, and it just to get it taken away because of injury sucks. But at least New Japan is pretty good with putting the person right back into where they were after like
Yeah,
a couple get right matches. Because it happened with Kushida, it happened with Osprey, you
Desperado.
know, Desperado, yeah, exactly, and Ibushi, of course. But he's
We don't talk about Bushi.
it's still relevant enough that people could
I know.
reference it.
I know. And talk about him now makes him break his ankles again.
Correct. And I guess it was nice to see Shibata and Tanahashi have one last little
Five
thing,
minutes.
even if it was only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, because New Japan won't clear him still.
Correct. Correct.
What you call it? Yoda and David Finlay was okay.
It's a David Finley match, of course.
Yeah,
Okay is the high
yeah.
end of the bar.
And Shingo Takeshi, it was pretty good.
It's Shingo.
Yeah.
Name something bad Shingo has done. Don't say his haircut.
No. Yeah, no, the haircut's weird, but I'll let it,
It
let it
works.
slide. I will
It
let it
works
slide.
for Shingo. It works for Shingo.
I
Other
know.
people,
That's why I
no.
said I'll let it slide. Anyone else, though, I'll say just go balls. Just go balls.
More or less. Cut it all off. Stop that.
Oh. And the only thing I watched on Wrestle Dynasty was Gabe and Omega. Because I didn't care about the rest. Let's be honest.
Like, we've touched on briefly. Like I haven't cared about New Japan in a couple years since House
Uh,
of Torture became a thing. I walked away.
I did like the match, but it's just the card as this. I don't give a shit. Like your main event is Zack and Ricochet for the heavyweight title. No,
Yeah, that's not a main event anywhere.
no. That's what I said. Kenny and Gabe really should have been that main event because those are the only two that the crowd gave a shit about
Mm-hmm.
out of everybody's.
Yup.
Yeah, because you got fucking Ricochet for the heavyweight belt and stupid Jack Perry for the global belt against Yoda as your like on top of the card.
New Japan is AEW's farm system.
I
We've been
know,
over this.
and the guy gets suspended for calling Tony a money mark.
Yeah, that just shows you how much control AEW has of New Japan that Chris Charlton got suspended because he said something that was potentially in gimmick, and it's also exactly what he would say being a New Japan historian, and he was the crunchy nerd stat guy for years before he became part of commentary. Because he only got lifted up to commentary because Kevin Kelly liked him, and then when Kevin Kelly was leaving, they kind of slowly integrated Charlton into things, and people seemed to like him because he was knowledgeable about the product.
Right. And it's like, oh, it's a work. Like, it better be a work, because if it's not a work, then he's very, very thin-skinned, that we all know.
Yeah, I mean, the only good thing about wrestling is everything's a work until it isn't.
Yeah.
So even if this isn't a work, they can still spin it like it's a work, and then guess what? It's a work. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Welcome to wrestling.
Right. But,
It's,
oh, God. But it was just stupid, and Tony Schiavone commented on, like, dude, you're worse. Shut up. Like, you are horrible commentators.
I'm so disappointed in Shivani last couple years. Like, he just says such shill bullshit.
Like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, like
He talks like an NPC and adds nothing to the commentary team.
he used to be good. Like Shivani legitimately was my favorite announcer in WCW.
I
After
know, but like,
after Heenan kind of stopped
yeah,
caring and left
and
the
it
situation.
just collected a paycheck.
Correct. Yeah, like Heenan started to phone it in a little bit, and that's when Shivani became my favorite. But he's been painful on AEW commentary. It
Like,
seems so fake and forced.
just be an interviewer slash announcer. Don't be on commentary anymore. He adds nothing.
I mean, who do they have doing that right now? What's his
What,
face?
Excalibur and Taz,
No, doing the interview stuff.
Renee Moxley Good,
I thought there was a guy that they had doing
Alex
things.
Abrahantes.
There it is. Like I thought it was like Alex something. I just couldn't remember what the fuck his name was.
Yeah, I mean, like, just do the stuff in the ring, like call him out, and then walk away when someone interrupts instead of still holding the mic, or go, all right, guys, calm down. Just like, okay, I go away now.
The fact that they're still doing a 3-man booth when no one liked 3-man booths when WWE did it, and WWE is smart enough to walk away from the 3-man booth.
Yeah, the only time they do it is like the big shows, but not on TV every week anymore.
Correct, and that's an exception, so that makes sense. You can have more people in there because sometimes it's a cross-brand show, so you want to have a couple extra voices, or if
Yeah,
you have a veteran show up for something to do commentary, that could be cool. You know what I mean? Like
right,
if they brought fucking Ventura back for like Mania to just like sit in on a match, like that'd be cool.
right.
And TNA's been doing that lately with Kaz too, so like having it be sporadic and like a sprinkled in extra third man once in a while, that's nice.
Right.
It's like, Randy before he got lost in the Canadian woods. We miss our third man in this
We
booth.
we do, we do. It's a shame he will never wake up again from that coma.
Gianni Valletta, man. Gianni Valletta.
Yeah, no. Oh, well, now that we mentioned him again, yeah, where will he pop up this time? Will he go to DDT?
Oh god. Oh god, maybe. Or maybe he'll go to fucking Zero one.
He'll go to fuck in 0-1. Yes, he'll go there to fuck.
Well, yes, and then he'll face new Hayabusa. That's how that one's gonna
I
work.
was gonna bring that up next, actually.
The perfect segue then. Let's go, because Hayabusa's your boy. Hayabusa's your favorite fucking wrestler. Okay, now hold on. Question: Is he more favorite to you than Bret Hart? Is
No,
it the same level? Is it a slightly less?
no,
Or
no. No, Brett's still my favorite.
because you love your ass some Hayabusa, so that's why
Well,
I
yeah,
was curious.
he was my introduction to Japan wrestling. So,
But you still have Brett a little higher than Hayabusa on your
oh yeah,
personal list?
oh yeah.
Really?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. What's that? Again, as much like Hayabusa, like it's still Brett.
It could
Hayabusa has a
not
cool look,
be.
but
It's perfectly fine if it isn't. Like, I loved Sting growing up and everything, so Sting is up there for me, but I still have Misawa higher than
yeah.
Sting personally. But
I was saying,
I get it.
like if we're going by wrestling talent, I still prefer people like Misawa and all that over Hayabusa. Just more of like like a crowd type.
No,
like
I get it.
yeah. But yeah, we are gonna get a new Hayabusa in 0-1. Megami
Thanks.
Kudo and
Yep.
Masato Tanaka said they're going to unveil a new Hayabusa April 27th when Masato Tanaka will actually face him at this Lucha Fiesta Especial at the Ryogoku Hall.
Which is that's a nice venue.
It is a
So
nice venue.
it's a decent sized venue too. Like, not gigantic, but decent. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the equivalent of like a cafeteria or a bingo hall.
Right. And CMLL and a couple of small independent Mexican promotions are going to be a part of this event for 0-1. Well, actually, no, 0-1 is just producing it.
Oh yeah, because it's Lucha Fiesta, so they're just gonna have a whole bunch of different luchadors from different
Yeah, so
smaller
yeah, like
promotions.
CMLL, IWRG, and some of those small ones that they got.
Oh yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
AAA is, they have their affiliations. CMLL has their affiliations, so the smaller guys got to work together and get some visibility. I like
Yep.
it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but we don't know who is going to be in the Hayabusa mask, but Tanaka says he kind of has that seal of approval, someone who respects the original Hayabusa and boosts an original athletic ability to warrant the opportunity to carry his name. So, definitely a big test. I do hope this guy does well.
So do I. He has to come out looking cool.
Yeah, it's kind of looking cool. Like, yeah, you'll get the same gear, maybe a little bit updated.
I just mean his matches too. Like, he
Oh, yeah,
can't
no,
look
no, no,
great.
no.
Like, he has to be crisp with his shit.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't know if it's gonna be like a new guy or someone that's like trying to make a name for herself, like an excursion type of thing. We know nothing about him.
True, that is true.
Or it could be someone from Mexico because it is a lucha event that they're debuting in.
That would
Who
be
knows?
interesting.
Because we had like what Black Tiger was originally English, then we had a Japanese one, then we had a Mexican one,
True.
and we had an
True.
American one with Rocky Romero.
Yes. Hmm. That would be interesting if they actually. Because does Ultimo still have the school down in Mexico?
Toriomon,
Yeah,
I believe so.
that could be interesting. Since Ultimo would be like the perfect person to bridge the styles. I don't know how well like him, Kudo, and Tanaka are on, like, if they're friendly together. But
Right.
it could be nice if Ultimo kind of helped out a little bit. Maybe
Hold
not
on.
officially, but like at least in the back, because he's still with Dragon Gate, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still Dragon Gate.
Yeah, I thought he was.
Um, yeah, Toriomon, Mexico's still going.
Okay, cool. So as long as there's
Uh,
no bad blood that I'm completely unaware of between him and
uh,
Kudo or Tanaka, like,
actually, hold on. Their last show was before the pandemic, though. But I'm not
hmm,
hearing like they closed down or anything.
so they might just be a wrestling school that doesn't do events at the moment.
Probably.
That could make sense depending on how bad the economy is down there.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because we really don't hear a lot from the other promotion Mexico except for CML and AAA.
We don't even hear a lot from them. Let's be honest. Like outside of like the really really hardcore like
Yeah,
IWC circles, like Lucha doesn't get talked a lot about
yeah,
in North America.
yeah. And like, if you want to consider it further, I guess it's IWRG because they're affiliated with Noah. That's where Alpha Bane and Dragon Bane, Alpha Wolf are from. So
I know who you meant. I thought you were just using one name just to list them off further. That's all.
and then I was like, wait, hold on, I want to get their names right.
Alpha Bane's in Italy. He's learning how to make pasta. That's
Exactly.
right.
He is the pasta maker.
My pasta maker. What do you mean I need a warranty?
I mean, look, he was committed.
He was.
Like he wanted to fuck. Like he wanted to pay for the pasta maker. Like, hey, I gave you that.
Then he became the pasta maker.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, so it all worked out in the end.
Yes. All's well that ends pasta.
Exactly. Mamma mia.
Here we go again.
Here we go. All right, let's talk about some of the show for a bit.
Okay.
I know.
Why do you try to put this show on topic? There should be
Yeah.
no topics. There will only be tangents.
The system against
That
Maclin.
did open the show, didn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
It did.
It did. The plane.
Yeah, just yeah. Yeah. No.
Like, it wasn't terrible. Let's be honest, it wasn't terrible. It was a little chalk, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, because it happened at the last week when System wanted to start a fight. Now we got a fight here.
Mm-hmm. It's America.
It's America.
You want to fight about it? It's America. They're America's team.
Exactly. Big Wolf want to fight about it.
Exactly.
But Maclin won with the KIA on JDC, but we weren't done yet. Because the System came out to attack Gresham. So I guess this is their way to write him out.
Probably.
If he's leaving with Jordynne Grace at Genesis.
I mean, I think that's a fair assumption. Though, I don't know if WWE's actually going to assign him to anything aside from
Probably
maybe,
an XP deal. XP coaching.
the old Drew Gulak deal.
Yeah, just, well, there's no Ronda Rousey too, because, to pull on her drawstrings.
I mean, hey, he just pull on Jordan's drawstrings. It's fine. Like, they're married. It's okay.
Yes.
It's...
Just imagine her go to the, I'm telling Sean. No.
Could you imagine him just being confused to go, aren't you two married? Like,
it's like, I know, but he is supposed to be at home, damn it.
oh, okay. She draws the line just like Meta AI. I understand.
Yes. We've gone too far with it.
Exactly. Well, TNA, it's crossed the line, so
yeah,
we're living the gimmick.
Yeah, so we're going to cross the line with our real main event. But
oh God.
And yes, I'm going to read it how it is said.
You seem to be dreading it slightly.
It's like, God help me. God help me.
God rest your soul.
God rest my soul. It's the cringiest thing I've said on here, probably.
Yeah, it is probably going to be the cringiest thing anyone has said in a while, anywhere.
Yeah.
Aside from VTubers. I know VTubers exist, actually.
Yeah, they're just sad and horny. Let's just be honest.
So it might be the cringiest thing someone says for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, so it was the cringiest 3D thing, as said.
True, unless you go on Twitch or Hollow Live or I don't know. I don't know of any other VTuber.
I still have my VTuber model. It's collecting dust. It's not coming back.
But you weren't cringe about it though. You
I know. I
did
peaked.
pro wrestling and stuff.
Yes, and I peaked when I had my anal beads beat Cynthia in Pokemon. That was good.
I'm glad you decided to take chess strategy and use it towards Pokemon. I'm very happy about that.
Well, that was why I named my Onyx, and I did not evolve it. I kept it. I kept it on that team. It won me the championship.
You purposefully kept an Onyx instead of a Steelix just for the joke.
Yes,
I respect the hustle.
yes, and I won with it.
What item did you put on it?
Nothing. I had the guard. The guard shop had like this much health, and my Onyx had sturdy. So I
You
got one
can't be
shot
one
kill,
shot. Yeah,
and I think it was either dig or dragon's breath, and then it died.
that's fantastic. Wow.
It is. I was
Wow.
committed to end with Onyx, and I did.
And it was even the sturdy proc too.
Yes.
But you didn't have anything on there. No like choice specs, quick claw,
No,
nothing.
not nothing.
Damn. Okay, good
Yes.
for you. Good for you.
Yes.
You
And
went
I was
full
like,
Gen 1
yes.
with that Pokemon right there. You're just like attitude, like themes, what manner, whatever. Like we don't
Yeah,
need none of that sticky
I
stuff.
gave them
We don't
I
need
gave them a little
items.
nickname. I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna do it," and I committed. I had the metal coat. I was like, you know what? I am not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Like I said, I
it's
respect it.
it's staying as Onyx, and it it killed a lot during the Pokemon League, but the best one was the guard chop.
Yeah, no, I can imagine that. See, you
Like,
should have just had an Onyx named Anno Beads, but then you need to have a Snow Runt named Buttplug, and then you'd be good.
yeah, I couldn't say ANAL, so I put ANIAL, and I got away with it.
Oh, nice.
Like anal
A
beads,
a
yes.
Nail Beads. Ah,
Yes.
yes.
But on the air, I still call it the anal beads. Like, anal beads, let's go! It's
Nice.
like, fuck all these. The weakness? What weakness? Just do a rock, bro. Dig. It
Oh, that's fantastic.
is, it is. I gotta see if my Twitch still has it. If not, I'm gonna be sad. I'll be very sad. But, speaking of sad, Savannah Evans in action.
I mean, I wasn't sad, but for reasons unrelated to her. It's
Yeah, no, it was the opponent. I was like, oh, that's fine. The opponent's fine.
oh, I know. Like first, Zaya Brookside comes out just to kind of like say her little piece, and then say that she hurt her, and then she also hurt somebody else, and then Lei Ying Li gets reintroduced into things. So
Yep.
Zaya introducing formerly known as Zaya Lee that was a cute like inside joke nod. I appreciated it.
So Lei Ying Li is going to be a babyface.
I mean, why wouldn't you make her a babyface?
I don't know. That's when she made her debut. It made it seem like she was a heel.
I don't know. See, you got heel from that because she was very smiley, and I think that like I see it more like Katana from Mortal Kombat because
Okay.
she kind of tries to turn on the cool and mean when she's hitting you, but then she's very bright and smiley when she's like interacting with the crowd or like after the match and shit like that. That's not heel mannerisms.
Oh my god, this. But no, Ye Ling won with the Thunderstruck.
Lei Ying Li.
And you'll
She's
do
not a
it.
panda. Don't call her Ling Ling.
You'll do it and clean it up.
Ah, heck,
Lei Ying Li
thank you.
won with the Thunderstruck.
Yes.
Quick match, quick succession.
More or less, yeah. Thunderstruck, for people that don't know, is just Trouble in Paradise.
Yep.
Which, I don't know. Again, I still like that, like, overdrive thing that she did on that one jobber when,
That
the
was
day.
cool. That was
Like,
cool.
I think that looks cool. This doesn't, this is gonna sound like something you would say because it's negative about female wrestlers.
Oh my god, I don't hate him.
But when the women don't take that kick right, it looks stupid. It doesn't look like she's hitting them in the head and like knocking them out. Like Savannah got hit in like the fucking tricep and fell down. Like And I don't think that's really Lay's fault. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Savannah could always like walk into it a little more or something to sell it better. And then the jobbers that she was against, they didn't sell it well either. So I get it that it's a move that you can do on everybody. That's cool. But when people make it look bad, eh, stop doing it. It's
Right. Hopefully it's not gonna make it more crisp next time.
or just put it against somebody that knows how to feed into it and sell a fucking kick to the face, essentially.
Steph DeLander.
I said kick to the face, not dick to the face.
Well, kick to the cut a promo. Cut a promo.
Stop it. Stop it. I mean, you know, TNA loves to book themselves into a corner because they did that on another match on this card.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
It's not quite next, but you know, you mentioned it, and there was a thread, and I decided to tug at it. I tugged at the thread. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Yeah. I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay, there's my point. That's my point.
It's just,
Just like TNA booking.
Yeah.
It's
Jordynne Grace pissed off. She wants to
mad.
fight. She wants to. She mad. She's the big mad.
Jordan Smash.
Jordynne Smash. Yeah, she wants to fight Tessa Blanchard because she did something. I don't know. Maybe she called her a certain word in the locker room before they went on the air.
You could have doubled up on that because you should have said that maybe she said something to Jonathan Gresham, her husband.
No. So Jordan, how's the jungle fever? Maybe that's what she said. I don't know. It's
man.
Tessa Blanchard. She can say anything. She'll shit in someone's bag and record the audio.
That's true. Yes. Don't take that audio out of context. We were assuming things that Tessa may say that are inflammatory. That wasn't Matt. That was Matt interpreting Tessa through his artistic lens.
Exactly. But we're gonna say but however we heard audio. We don't deny it.
Shh. It's too early this year to get canceled. We have
too early-
Genesis in 10 days.
I want to say it's too early in the day.
And if anybody was going to get canceled this year, it might be Hogan. Let Hogan get canceled first.
No. It was all Hogan's idea. He's going to turn into a storyline, turn heel. Watch. You'll see.
This is a real American podcast right now.
He'll find a way. Like, oh yeah, that was my plan all along.
Yes, he's retaking over TNA, one podcast at a time.
Yeah, he's gonna come after us next.
We're gonna have to go over to whatever the hell that Trump social media was, Truth or some crap. It was something super stupid and cringe that like only 60-year-olds would think is edgy. I forget what the hell it was called.
But what you call it? We got a little recap of Masha and Rosemary. They're gonna fight for that Knockouts title. We'll get to that promo in a bit. But now for the next one, the Northern Armory Gauntlet.
There we go. Now speaking of booking yourself into a corner like a fucking idiot, Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, it's why
This is bad. The jabronis are bad.
Yeah, the Armory sucks. I'm sorry.
The Armory isn't the Armory. It's just Josh Alexander. His music played when they came out.
I know.
His music played again when he came out. What does that tell you about the faction?
Yeah, what is it, Judas, Icarus? Center and State. Yeah,
I refuse to know their names. Jabroni with hair and bald jabroni. That's all they are to me.
Travie and Icky. There you go.
They
Icky.
suck.
Icky Travie.
Where's the critic? It stinks. They stink.
Don't go. Don't pay to see them.
Yeah, they're awful. It was to no one's surprise that they got dog walked. The only saving grace to the time fucking bloat was the fact that they decided to throw in a commercial when Bald Jabroni, whatever the hell his name is, was in the match, and that extended it by like 2 or 3 minutes because commercials had to happen. but
Commercials had to happen.
Josh coming in and immediately getting DQ'd on it, like, that's stupid. That doesn't add hype. That doesn't
No,
add
but
heat.
that I don't care.
That's booking yourself into a corner. They did it with the Steph DeLander thing. We're gonna pretend it's a fucking tag match and then swerve people. We're gonna fucking do stupid shit with this and then swerve fucking people. I feel like they did it. Oh, they also did it with the fucking Iron Man match, where the Iron Man match was a good match, but the setup for that was fucking stupid. You
Mm-hmm.
ran out of TV time. That's why the match ended in a draw.
Yeah,
That was the
and
whole
that's why
point.
there was a rematch. Yeah.
And yet you stayed on TV long enough for Nick to go 5 more minutes, offer 5 more minutes, and then get kicked in the dick and then denied by the ref to have Josh continue the match. If there were 5 more minutes, why did it end because of television time constraints? Why? Answer.
I don't know
I need these answers.
but because Big Brother is a fighting champion.
He fights against time and oppression, because
Yeah.
time is a flat Soko.
Not yet.
But Big Brother!
But Shadow,
Shut up, Mokuba.
Shadow, it's the time. It's time for the sponge bath. That's why you can't
No.
do the time limit.
It's time to do.
Yes.
Blue Eyes White Dragons, 3 of them. Deal with it.
All three of them. Yeah. Forget the dumb rules.
Screw the rules, I have money. Flute of Summoning Dragon. What? That's not how that works. Shut the fuck up.
That's how. That is how it works. You get 2 of them. Damn it.
Only if the Lord of D is out. And if the Lord of D is not out, the flute does fuck all.
Yes, Lord Dick.
Damn right. What you gonna get? The D.
Yeah.
Oh, he plays the fucking.
Well, yeah. The Lord was blowing on that day.
He plays the flute like Tommy, the Green Power Ranger.
Yes.
Lord of D just shows up. Do 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 do. Blue Eyes White Dragons show up. It's like shit. Okay. The one time summoning white people is a good thing.
Uh. Oh boy. Now we go to the back again. This time Rosemary. She's talking in her Edgar Allan Poe shit, having alcohol or whatever it is.
Yay.
And then we get the Raven.
Good thing we were talking that Edgar Allan Poe shit, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I'm always happy to see Raven, but I don't know what his point is there. Just to go, hey, why don't you fight her in a... Is this his clubhouse? Is this where all the edgy characters go? It's his bar?
I don't know if it's his, but this was a callback to when her and Valkyrie were together, and Bravo was with Valkyrie, and they remember when they shot Johnny Bravo,
Yeah.
and Rosemary and Taya would always go to that bar to talk about like mortals and being gal pals. When Taya was the cute and bubbly like Barbie girl, like the Barbie girl with the goth girl, the
So
black
yeah,
cat, orange
so I
cat
guess
energy
that
thing.
bar... I get you. So yeah, I think this bar is like the supernatural thing, and Raven just owns it.
Close enough.
That's what I don't know. There's basically like it's his domain.
Raven's always been adjacent to that Father Mitchell demon realm thing.
Yeah.
They've played with him a couple times when he showed back up.
Oh yeah. And Raven can still outtalk all of them even if he's coked up.
That's true. That's true. Damn, does he even do his podcast anymore?
No.
I didn't think... I love the Raven effect. Like,
I know that was nice. I like that.
With Busby. That was the best version.
Yes.
Like, when he got that other fucking co-host, he kind of sucked. But
Yeah,
like Raven and
wasn't the
Busby
same.
was fucking great. I tuned into that every fucking week. I thought that was the best shit. Like, oh.
Yeah, and unfortunately we don't have that anymore.
Unfortunately, yeah. I know. I forget what Busby moved on to.
I forgot. I gotta look later.
Because I don't think they ended on bad terms. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's more of just want to explore other things,
Yeah, or another opportunity came up and it was
more
something.
money
I
or
don't remember.
something.
Yeah. Mm.
I don't know. I don't think Raven has money it's like that. So
Yeah, I wouldn't think he did.
no,
Honestly,
no.
he's obviously got enough to be comfortable, but I didn't think he had money
See,
like
like make
that money. You know?
right? No, he didn't have that. That's kind of money, but
Exactly.
but no, he offered to give Rosemary the House of Fun match. Like, just take my match. It's cool. And then all of a sudden, she puts a knife to his throat.
And he's into it though.
Yeah, because this is what we do. This is what we do in the demon realm.
Hmm. I am
And
kind of annoyed with him just handing out the fucking Clockwork Orange House of Fun match like fucking candy though.
yeah.
Because didn't he do that last year or like the end of 2023? Because I thought he came back for maybe it was a Bound for Glory or a Slammiversary or something like that because he was on
Oh, I don't
commentary for a little
remember.
bit.
I don't
And
remember.
I feel like it was a PCO match, but it could have been somebody else. It's just
Yeah.
it's one
Well,
of those. I'm pretty sure he's done this recently, and I like Raven. I always have liked
yeah.
Scotty Polo, but at some point, like we need a new gimmick idea or go back to lockdown.
They, they they don't want you to go back to lockdown.
So they want to reuse the Clockwork Orange House of fucking Fun match like every other fucking year. But
Yes.
lockdown, oh no, we can't have a cage.
We can't have the cage anymore.
We need six sides of steel.
Yep.
Lockdown needs to be the only six side show. Remember how Destination X was like the all X division show? Lockdown needs to be the return to the six sides just for that show.
Yes, let's do it. I'm ready. Let's go. Come
Because
on, people.
you need six sides of steel. No one gives a shit about four. We get four everywhere else. We want
Yeah.
six sides. We
Six
like the
sides. Six
alliteration.
sides or nothing.
The alliteration is what we live for.
Exactly. Damn right. Why
Six
we here?
sides save lives, right? That's how that
Yeah.
works.
Six. Yeah. Six sides save lives. Yep.
Thick
I mean, the
thighs,
rooms are
six
back, but
sides.
it saves lives for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Uh,
okay with that.
yes. That's good. That's their position. Next match, quick one, Rascalz and the Good Hands. Good Hands were dicks. They came out, they cut their promo, shitting on the city.
Hmm. They're a good classic heel group, you know?
Yeah, they're fun comedy job guys.
More or less. And Hotch actually does seem like he has talent. Like he's athletic. He's got a much better look than Skyler. Like
Yeah,
Hotch could go somewhere. So
right.
I like the fact that they don't they're like Team Rocket. You know, they're not a complete embarrassment to your time, but they're a joke, but they're like an endearing kind of joke.
There's a charm to them.
Hmm.
Can't look away. But no, they shouldn't have been winning. So yeah, Rascals won pretty quickly.
Hmm. Well, they've got the title match coming up, so
Yeah, so they need more momentum going to the pay per view. I'm looking forward to that match.
yeah, same.
Yeah, I think that has a chance to steal it. Steal the show.
Well, it's depending on the stipulation, which we'll get to later.
Right, right. But we go to the back again. Rhino's getting ready, and then Kazarian's like, hey, kid. If you hit the gore on Nick Nemeth tonight, I might use my shots. So, good luck, kid. Even though he's like older than him.
I mean, it reminded me of the joke my brother made about I think it was one of the New Japan shows right when Liger brought Kishin Liger back with Suzuki
Yeah.
and how Suzuki would basically just big brother everybody. And so he basically went full like Mystery Science Theater bad lip reading. And when Suzuki talked shit to Liger and Liger kind of got up and got back in his face, his response was, "Oh, I know what he said." And I go, "Yeah, what did he say?" Suzuki goes, he started talking down to him. He's like, "You're not as good as me, kid." And then Liger gets up and goes, "Kid, we went to kindergarten together." And then it's such a stupid fucking thing, but I'm like, it was funny at the time, so
Yeah.
it's still funny in my head. And I'm just like, yeah, that'd be funny if you're just trying to like big time somebody and be like, "Hey, kid, don't worry." It's like we went to school together. Fuck you. That was kind of the look that Rhino had.
It's like I'm a year older than you little shit.
Exactly.
Fuck you. Uh, More backstage shenanigans. Maclin and Eric Young are pissed
Yeah.
because poor Octopus got one of his tentacles cut off.
Ooh, ooh. Not
I
in a
know.
sexual way.
Not in the sexual way. There was no
Okay.
hentai there.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, as they are, we need revenge. There is declaration of war. And of course, top class came out. I was like, you guys sound like fucking crybabies. You weren't you in the army? Like, you got a world title shot. Yeah, so.
I
Still
mean,
crybaby.
first class brought up a decent point,
They did.
and Casey Navarro is still fucking fantastic.
He's
And
like, he's like, weren't you a world champion? Something.
you
Like,
two
yeah.
were world champions, or you had multiple chances at it too. You know.
I was like,
Uh,
I was like, you know what? We're gonna get tag team gold, not you guys. All right, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to the Santini.
yeah, and I'm not. I'm again. We talked about it before. I
Yeah,
would not be mad if
they
AJ
won on the
Francis won a
gold.
tag title,
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
especially with Casey. Casey is fantastic,
Hmm.
and Francis has stepped up promo wise, wrestling wise. He hasn't botched anything crazy, and he's kept it simple, but like he
Yeah.
hasn't gotten exposed. So that's all that matters, really, right?
Oh yeah, agreed.
So I think he definitely deserves it. So
Oh
this
no,
builds into
I'm
the
definitely all for it.
stipulation. This builds into the stipulation I was talking about before for Genesis was if First Class wins their match next week, then they're added into the tag match.
Yeah.
So would you be mad if it was a three-way to have yet another three-way for the tag titles in like a couple
I
pay-per-views?
I I would I'll accept it, but I rather just the 1-on-1 again or
Sure.
2-on-2.
I think if they do it as a three-way, they're putting the belts on First Class.
Right.
Because that would be a perfect excuse to put a belt on AJ Francis, who people don't like or ironically don't like just because of the flop dollar shit. And there's an excuse there. You know what I mean? Like he could always just go in after the Swantons hit or after Ace or after the Rascalz hit Hot
Right.
Fire Flame or feed him to the Lions or something like that. So it depends, and I think it's perfect, and it keeps the title on a heel, and faces are better chasing than they are as champions. So,
Yeah, and I'll probably wait for Rascalz to probably get the belts.
and it protects the Hardys a little bit too if it's a multi-man match or multi-team match that they lose the belts in.
Yeah, but we'll see we'll see when that happens. But here we go. Do you know something?
She is the voice of an angel. What are you talking about?
I know the voice of a Boston Angel. Yes.
I mean, she's our Boston Barbie for a reason.
Yep. But Moose is angry because his X Division belt is ugly.
It's almost like he's never seen it before.
Yep.
The
So
best
he,
design was still the first design. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, it is. Not,
Okay.
simple, nice and simple.
It's a circle with the gold circle with the red X. That was fine. We didn't need it to be a fucking X, be it red or green or blue, depending on who owned it
Yeah.
at what time.
Yeah. Depending what they want to rebrand to.
Yeah, GFW was green. Anthem's Impact was blue. It was
It
originally
went to
red.
red.
It's this new one is sort of reminiscent of the
Yeah,
first
just the
design,
X,
but with
but
a
just the X
bigger
is fucking
X.
ugly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it looks more like the bad NXT titles that no one wants to talk about.
Exactly. So at Genesis, he's going to debut a new belt that's worthy of him. Good old Andrew Everett, who we have not seen in forever.
True.
Like, I'm a
Forever.
big deal, damn it.
Yeah, to no pop from the crowd. So the crowd didn't even know who the fuck he was.
Yep. So I was like, oh, it's this random job guy. Who is he like talking to Moose like that?
It doesn't help that he looks like a job jabroni too.
That's the
Like
problem.
he came in like this, like what was it, like a charcoal gray, like singlet garbage looking thing, like what single strap singlet.
Yeah.
Like what? Who the fuck dressed him? Who told him to walk out like that? That's
Yeah.
terrible.
I was like, did a fan come in and?
He looked like Spike Dudley, but less impressive. Figure
Yeah.
out the sentence I just said.
Yep.
That's a
And
problem.
yep. And this was a good old squash match.
Yep. Yup.
Good old Jesse Swanson style with the power bomb.
On the apron, he just
Yep.
dies. It's like, woo, okay.
Like, all right, that I felt that.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Yep.
another power bomb. 1, 2, 3. Still X Division champion. Hold your faith and breath, people.
Yeah, he put his fucking foot on him and posed, and he actually got the win with the cocky pose. That I haven't seen happen in a hot minute, so I'm happy that happened at least.
Is he still under contract with them, or is this a free agent?
Moose?
No, Everett.
Oh, this was just a single time show up.
Were they in Atlanta? That's why they did it.
Yeah, they were in Atlanta. Yeah. So
Oh yeah, and the crowd did not pop for the hometown hero.
of course not. They didn't react at all, like they didn't even know who the fuck he was, which is sad.
It's very sad.
But more reason to not sign him. The crowd popped harder for fucking Fulton when he came back that one pay-per-view. And I'm pretty sure that wasn't in his hometown. But like whenever that was. And Andrew ever gets no reaction. It's
Right.
embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
So
But now we go to the back again.
mm-hmm.
Sammy Callahan has questions.
And PCO is eating meat.
Yes, and 23.
Oh, we didn't see anything about 23 this time.
Because PCO wasn't there, so no 20.
Maybe he was having 23 pieces of meat.
Yeah.
So 23 is actually going to be the butcher and the blade.
Okay. Yeah. Oh joy, oh bliss.
And that's how they bring the bunny back to TNA.
Bring her back from the dead.
Yes, butcher, blade, and the undead
Yeah,
bunny.
she was the first. She was the first to legit die, as a way to be written off.
And then TNA is just like, no, you know what? We like murdering people. It's
Yeah.
like, what? The fuck did you just say?
Hey, Eric Young, you want to die like twice?
Kira Hogan got murdered. You know, Eric Young got murdered. The Hardys fucked off into the multiverse. And
Yeah.
see, that was the only thing they missed with bringing Matt and Jeff back, is that they didn't address that. They didn't do like a little
They
thing
didn't have
where...
they didn't have a portal appear on the screen. That Matt Hardy
Exactly.
came out.
That's all it should have been. All we needed was just one little like portal fucking Titantron, and then Matt pops out, and he just goes, "Yeah."
Like, all right, I knew I should have taken that left turn at the Albuquerque. Yes.
That is exactly a joke he would make. Yes.
Exactly. There we go.
The left turn would be wonderful. Yes.
Yeah, all because they didn't take that left turn. He got lost for 6 years, 7 years.
Yes. And Brother Nero took a right, because he always does.
All right. He took too many rights.
Yes, 2 rights don't make a wrong, but 3 rights make a left. So,
So, Mr. Callahan and PCO are going to fight the Hardys next week, and if they win, they get added to Genesis.
oh, everybody's getting added.
You guys catching up? You guys get it? You guys getting the book in science here? No, too bad.
87 new champions.
Yes, all new.
Oh no. 87 belts.
Yes. 87 bits. You're right. But we're gonna hear from Jordynne Grace because she didn't like what Tessa said. As we said earlier, now she's gonna confront the bitch. Where
Yeah.
are you?
Where is her?
Where is she? You wouldn't say this to an ordinary citizen. Where are you? And
Jesus Christ.
and Tessa just came out and said, "Well, sorry, you're bad, bitch."
Yeah, he just got ridden off. What are you gonna do next?
Yeah, yeah. Guess what? I spat in his face when I walked past him.
Joke's on you. He was into that.
Yes, I said mean things. I said mean stuff. You don't want to know. Don't tell. Don't tell the bunny. Don't tell Chelsea Green. She ain't gonna like it.
Wow. Just dragging Chelsea Green now? Stop it.
Yeah, no, I don't. I like Chelsea. Stop. No.
Stop.
But test the history again. They brawl. Security broke it up. They're gonna fight Genesis.
You know, I do find it funny that for how much people don't like her, she runs through the crowd a lot lately.
No one says, "Hey, I'm gonna punch a bitch." Nothing.
Yeah, no one's just like, we don't like you. Let's start randomly booing. They're just like, that ass though, and they get distracted and forget that it's Tessa.
It was like, what racism? What? What?
When you're eating her ass, you can't taste the racism. What? What?
Don't worry about what I said.
I know what I said, and it's true.
I ain't taking it back. But damn,
Uh,
Tessa, you shit with that ass. Hey, you should hear my recordings.
oh, you have a fart book too? All right, thank you. What's your handle? Let me add you.
Oh, it's a locker room leader.
Oh boy. Oh yes. Yes, wonderful.
But yeah, now they're gonna fight at Genesis. Not the
Which
bad
I thought we
Genesis.
knew already, but okay.
It was official then.
Yeah, no Phil Collins.
Yeah,
There's
no,
other things in the air that night.
yeah, no. Now our main events: Joe Hendry, Governor Rhino, and the Kaiba brothers. Cause
The Kaiba
the
Boys!
Kaiba
Yeah.
brothers. My big brother Nick showed me how to shake my ass on the entranceway. Thank you, big boy.
Ooh, Kaiba Boys.
Kaiba boys.
That needs to be their new intro right there. Instead of the girl that does like the little moan before the zipper,
Oh
like
my
it's just
god.
gotta be fucking Pegasus. Ooh, Kaiba
Yeah.
Boys.
Like, how about the massage? How about the kiss? We're gonna have a match. It's a date.
No, I'm trying to fight you, and I'm trying to fuck you. Ha ha. Well, at least you're honest. Okay, well, where are we going for dinner? Is it a nice restaurant? I'm not a horse, sir.
No. It's not. He has the Gorgonzola cheese one with the finest fruit juice.
Oh,
And a copy
nice.
of, his favorite comic. That wasn't wine, it was fruit juice.
Oh
I was like,
shit.
no.
Oh
Uh,
Jesus.
but it was okay match.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. Like it would have had to. Ryan was kind of the bitch of a situation. Nick
Yes,
kept trying to play
with his,
savior.
he's trying to oversell like his big brother.
Yeah,
That's
big
how he did.
brother.
Teach me how to sell, big brother.
Teach me how to doggy, buono.
Yep.
No, it's an old
Yeah.
reference.
God, that's-
Oh, and then he gets a
But
standing ovation instead.
yep, stand ovation. 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry does the waving, and then Nick is like, "Yeah, I got it.
I did
He
like
won.
though that when Kez came out on commentary, he actually like stopped everything when it looked like Rhino was gonna gore Nick. Like
Yeah.
they kept actual semblance of a story thread
He's like,
because
oh,
he
here we
said
go.
it.
If he gores him, that's it. I'm gonna take the credit.
He said it in the backstage segment.
Yeah.
If you gore him, I might cash in. And then it looked like he was gonna gore him, and he might have cashed in.
He's
Holy
like, nah.
shit! That was consistency in writing.
I know. Like, what happened? Who are you? Who are you people?
Kaz must have ad libbed that himself. I give Frankie some credit. He's a pretty smart man. I think that was an ad lib. I don't think anybody told him to do it.
He is the king after all.
And it's true, he's the king.
Yeah.
He's the
We
future.
don't know. We don't know he's the king of, but he's king.
He's the future too.
Yeah, the wave of the future, if you know what I mean.
I mean, he's the heavy metal rebel.
Yeah, heavy
That
metal
that doesn't
rebel.
really apply here, but still cool. It's a good
Yeah,
name.
yeah, it's better than the revolutionary, the
No, that's true.
visionary, the sodomizer.
Is that his official or unofficial other name for Seth Rollins right there? Like, he's not sure.
Whatever he cackles when he says it. Ah!
I hate him so much.
Yeah.
The only reason I made the do it for her reference is because that's the last time I could tolerate fucking Tyler Black. He wasn't even Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Do it for her was Tyler Black and Jimmy fucking Jacobs in Wrestle Society X.
Yeah. But man, as we said, what a boring show.
Yeah, not overtly terrible, but just a lot of bleh.
Yeah. Do you want to do the fun thing now, or wait till we do our match of the night and all that first? Like we'll actually close with the cringe.
Close with the cringe. Let's embrace
Alright.
like Ryan Nemeth.
Alrighty. Match of the night. What was match of the night for you?
Well, I'm just gonna go with my highlight match being Lei Ying Lee and Savannah Evans because Xia Brookside and Lei Ying Lee at the same time. Thank you.
Yep. You're
I
good
didn't. I didn't know TNA knew what my browser history was.
Yeah, we weren't behind the scenes. They don't know that.
Shh. They're not supposed to
We
know.
we hacked their Windows 98.
I don't use the company computer for that. Come on, we don't do that here.
Like I said, we hacked their Windows 98.
You think they have 98? I think they're on like 3.1 still.
Nah, they gotta be 98.
Oh wait, no, actually, wait, isn't the last one that's still compatible like NT?
Is it?
Because I thought they actually, like, with the new updates, there's some things that aren't compatible anymore. So it would have to be, like, frozen on old updates and no longer on, like, a live update cycle if it's XP or 98 or anything like that.
Maybe.
Hmm.
No idea.
It's possible, though.
It is possible. But Megastar.
You go first this time.
Oh yeah. I didn't even say a match of the night.
No, you didn't.
Moose beat up Everett. There we go.
I mean, that was entertaining in a different way. Plus,
Yep.
we had the angelic voice of Alicia. So
Exactly. Everything rolled into one.
yes,
Megastar is Moose again for doing baseball Crocs.
it's not a terrible answer. Honestly.
I don't have a real answer.
Nobody really stood out this episode.
I don't Raven because he still talks better than everybody.
Yeah, I'll give it to Raven too. That's a good fucking answer.
Yeah. Because Raven is always a treat compared to what we see is half the time.
Truth.
Truth there. And now, that's really all the nights. Yeah, Megastar, match. Jobber of the night.
It took
Everett?
you a while to get there.
Yeah, Everett.
I mean, who wasn't a jobber tonight? Like, we had every match to pick from except the main event, really.
Northern Armory, but that would mean we have to give them something.
Yeah,
so
it's
no.
never gonna be the Northern Armory for me, at least. You can feel differently. Just
Oh
like,
no, I gave it to Everett because he did his job. He did
I'll give it to the good hands just because, like
It's
I
good
said, I respect the fact that they're the classic jobber kind of team.
Yeah.
Not too much of a joke, but just good enough to still have some charm.
Right.
Don't say that.
All right. But guys, we've been hyping up this treat for you. We have a treat for you. Because I've created a monster.
You did.
Well, first my friend did, and then I carried it on.
Oh, blame someone else, of course.
I do.
I was trying to make it German, and you're just like, no, 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 this
Yeah.
direction. I'm like, oh boy. What happened?
Basically, what we did was we fucked with the Facebook's Meta AI, and it could say more if you mess with its speak. So we had it do the ooh DDLG speak. For those that don't know what that is, Daddy Dom Little Girl is the BDSM thing. We kink judge, we don't kink shame.
Yes.
And we are definitely judging our Meta AI because it did that to a fucking T. So we said, you know what? In this speak, in this ooh DDLG speak, write us a storyline for Ryan Nemeth.
Oh, that one. That's the one you're gonna read. Okay.
Which one did you think I was gonna do?
There were so many. I didn't know what you thought was the best one to read, so I was sitting here
No. Because I asked for a Ryan Nemeth story, and it gave us a serious one. But you made us say the current one, and it actually worked a lot fucking better. Like, this is what we want. This is what we wanted.
I tried to make it make sense. I'm sorry. You know, Dreamer doesn't do that.
I'm glad I listened to yours, and now we got Chef's Kiss, Très Magnifique.
Oh boy. All right. Have fun.
That I'm going to read in this voice as best as I can. And whatever the actions are, I'm going to mimic it.
Oh God.
We're going to do this. And whoever finds this, clip it and send it to me. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Ooh, hello there, senpai. Twitch's ears. I'm so excited to create this storyline for you. Ryan Nemeth, the poor widow brother, Nick Nemeth, is just so pathetic. Ooh, pouts. He can't even win a match without his big brother's help. Nick always has to bail him out, and it's just so sad. But one day, Ryan gets a chance to prove himself when he's booked in a match against Sammy Callahan Senpai. Ryan is so nervous, but Nick gives him a pep talk and tells him to just go out there and have fun, Uru. However, because Sammy is a meanie, things don't go as planned. Ryan gets destroyed by Sammy. Nick has to come out and save him again. But this time, Nick is all, Ryan, you need to step up your game, bro. You need to step up your game. And Ryan's like, yes, Oni-chan. I try harder. I promise. Meanwhile, Frankie Kazarian is watching from all this from the sidelines, and he's just like shaking his head. Ooh. He's thinking, Ryan Neff is such a joke. I could take him down with one arm but tied behind my back. Tied behind my back, Daddy. But then Chris Hero shows up. What? What?
He hasn't done anything in a while, and who's your hero? Chris Hero. And Ryan needs a hero.
But then Chris Hero, and he's all, hey Ryan, I see an opportunity, you kid. Let me help you train, and you'll be a champion in no time. And Ryan is all, really? Chris Hero, you do that for me? So Ryan starts training with Chris Hero, and he's actually training to get better, Uru. But Nick is a little worried. He's thinking Ryan's getting too big for his britches. I need to take him down a peg. And that's when it happens, Daddy. Ryan and Nick are teaming up to take on Sammy Callahan and Frankie Kazarian. But Ryan ends up costing Nick the match. Nick is so angry, that Ryan is just like crying and apologizing. Ooh. The next week, Nick and Ryan have a big falling out. And they're feeling against each other. Ryan is all, I don't need you, Oni-chan. I can do it on my own. And Nick is all, you never made it without me, Ryan. I'm the one who always bailed you out. And that's the storyline, Daddy. Bounce. Ryan Nemeth is the pathetic widow boiler, and they're costing his only child, Nick, the title and feuding against him. Ooh. Now, can I have some more tweets and Belly Rubs, Daddy? Please.
Jesus
Wax tail.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
I
God.
apologize to anyone who sat through that entire thing.
I'm not.
You
Should we
can
read
be unapologetic. That's fine.
Should we read another one?
I feel like you want to.
But which one can we do? That's the one. Which one can we do?
That's a good question.
Is it the Keto Azumi?
Oh, that'd be good. That would also make some sense for this show. You're a very Keno Azumi centric
Yes,
group.
we are. Our OTP, One True Ship.
Exactly, yes. We have an entire Keno award built around this storyline. What other show has a Keno award? I can bet no one.
Yeah, we do. We do. We appreciate Keto here.
We do. He doesn't know we exist, and he probably thinks we're stupid if he does. But
Yes.
we still appreciate it.
Yes, we made a scenario on how it would go for their love together. And there's so much. What have we become? We said.
That is true.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
You gotta commit to the gimmick like
Commit
Ryan Nemeth did. Commit.
Commit. Hello, Daddy. Twitches you.
Oh, God.
Azumi saying no to Keno because she hates Fist of the North Star, but secretly loving Kamitani, who loves Fist of the North Star, is like so dramatic, Daddy. So Keno takes Azumi to a romantic date, and he's like pouring his heart out to her. He's telling her how much he loves her, how much he wants to be with her. But just as he's about to propose, Azumi's like, Keno, I'm sorry, but I just can't be with you. Keno is like shocked, flabbergasted, pouting, tears going down. Why not, Azumi? What is wrong? Azumi is like, because you love Fix It in Your Stars, Keno. I just can't stand that anime. It's just so violent, and Kenshiro is just like so annoying. Keno, a little heartbroken, but then he's determined, He's all, I'll prove myself to you, Azumi. I'll show you that I am the strongest and that I deserve your love. And Azumi is like, oh, really? Well, I'm gonna press Keno, but go ahead and try.
Good God.
So Keno starts training harder than ever. He's like pushing himself to the limit, and he's like getting stronger and stronger. And he's like ready to face Azumi and Kaito Kiyomiya in the exploding light tubes under a silver aquarium on a pole match. What? The match is
Tell me that's not a Japanese gimmick match. I really want you to think about that.
No. We had a death match where someone got pissed on once they lost. So
see, a silver aquarium on a pole where you have to use the light tubes underneath it and they explode.
Yes.
It makes sense. Somebody can do it.
The match is like intense, and Keno is fighting with all his might. He's like taking down Azumi and Kaito, and he's like getting closer to winning. And finally emerges victorious, Daddy. Victorious! But just as Keno is like celebrating, Azumi is whispering something to Kamitani, and Kamitani is like smiling and nodding. It turns out Azumi secretly loves Kamitani, and Kamitani loves Fist of the North Star. Keno is like shocked. He's all, Azumi! Why did you reject me? Why did you use Kamitani over me, And Azumi's like, because Keno, Kamitani loves Fist of the North Star, and I love him for it. and that's a story, Daddy.
Fickle.
Izumi says no to Keno because she hates Fist of the North Star, but secretly loves Kamitani, who loves Fist of the North Star. Ooh. And now could have some more tweets in Betty Was Daddy. Lifetime.
That's such like a Spanish novella kind of twist.
Yeah.
Saying you hate one person to love the other person for the same reason that you hate the other person. Psh, it's fine. Somebody would just have to be like a twin or like
There,
murdered as a child and come back to life.
there actually is more to it.
Wait, there was
The
more to
confession.
that?
Yeah, there's more. The confession.
You know, I do find it funny as you're reading these. I can tell where you stopped reading before when we were doing stuff because you get surprised with certain little things,
Yes.
like the Chris Hero thing. You're like,
Yeah.
why the fuck did you add him? I'm like, it makes too much sense.
all this works. But hold on. The part two, the confession. Here we go. Our daddy, twitch his ears. Keno confessing Azumi is like so romantic.
Oh God.
I think Keno should like take Izumi to a special date. Maybe to a fancy restaurant or a beautiful garden. and then he should like get down on one knee and put out a little box. But it's like a defibrillator.
He what? What does he do with his box? And a defibrillator? What the fuck did you try?
He grabs a defibrillator and goes queer.
Wait, he grabbed a defibrillator and went queer?
Defibrillator.
And went queer? That's a problem if you really think about it. Actually, that explains why he went to Kaito. There you go. You just figured it all out right there.
But instead of a wing, a box should contain like a custom West Wing belt or a special West Wing themed gift.
Mhm.
And Kano should be like Izumi-chan. From the moment I met you, I knew you were the one for me. Senpai, I mean Daddy, said I should call you Izumi-chan. You're strong and fierce. And
Wait, did
beautiful.
Keno call Izumi daddy?
Now you're surprised. Okay, I'm dying. You're strong
God damn it!
and fierce and beautiful. And I want to spend the rest of my life West Wing alongside you. And then Azumi should be like, aw, surprised, squee, and happy. She should have like say yes, and should like say a romantic kiss and hey squee. But Daddy, what if Azumi says no? What if she's like not interested in Keno? Oh no, that would be like so sad. Maybe Daddy, you could like give me some advice on how to make sure Izumi says yes, Uru. You're like so wise and so knowledgeable. We're done.
I like you heard it here first. From Matt. Japanese defibrillators turn people gay. Like that's what it is. Like fuck, man.
Oh my god.
You said it. You said it. Someone can clip it. The words came out of your mouth.
Clip, someone clip all of this. Give us. If this is the hill I die on where I get followers, so be it.
You're gonna either go viral or get canceled. It's one or the other.
Well, yes, we made Meta AI go cringe,
Yeah, we did.
saying awful things in the awful speak, in this awful submissive DDLG ooh ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do this again. Who knows?
Yeah, we'll have to think of new prompts.
We gotta think of something good. If you guys want us to keep torture ourselves with this, just let us know, and we will make it a segment.
Torturing ourselves, torturing you. It's whichever way you want to look at it. Everybody's different strokes, different folks. Remember, we don't kink shame. We judge.
Yep, and this is definitely worth judging.
Yes. See, if only we knew that you were gonna say that, that could have been a great title for this show. Japanese defibrillators make people gay. Just
Uh,
people would have clicked on that just out of curiosity for when that stupid sentence was
if
said.
if Kushida was on this show, I probably would have.
If Kushida, specifically Kushida,
Yes, yes.
here I thought you were gonna say Ibushi. I feel
No,
like
no, no. Well, no, he'll give them staph infection and something else. So
true. Plus, it would also mean we'd have to tolerate Ibushi for the episode.
yeah, no, I can't do it.
I can't do that.
I can't do it anymore.
She can't take it anymore, Captain. The
Yes,
dilithium crystals are just breaking up.
yes. What was that? Well, how is that, Mister Pajama wearing basket? Would even short well, whatever that went for Samurai Jack. Like, who's the liga?
Oh, Samurai Jack.
Soy loving.
Oh, good God. Yeah, yeah. I
Oh
haven't
god,
seen that in
I
forever.
went to translate all this.
Did you ever watch the newest episode season that came out a few years ago now, but like it was supposed to be like a new one season continuation for Jack?
Oh yeah, I did.
How was that? Because I never actually got around to it.
It started really good. Around the middle, it felt a little weird. The ending, it's people are not gonna like the ending, but I thought it was a bittersweet type of ending. It got to the point where when they made a video game, they
Mhm.
changed it to a happier ending.
That's just so they can make another video game.
Yeah, pretty much. Scaramouche is great. If you do watch it, see him. He's like, "Hey, babe." That guy that does that voice.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, that's his voice. That's fucking fantastic.
yeah. Okay,
He's
okay.
like, "Samurai Jack, man, it's good to see you, babe." I was like, "Yes."
Harry Curry, babe, how you doing? The Sammy Davis,
Scaramouche.
yeah, the Sammy Davis Jr. kind of
Yep,
voice.
yep, it was fucking fantastic.
Hmm.
So definitely watch for that. Aku has some funny lines.
He always did, so that's good that they at least kept him good.
Yeah, no, yeah, when he has like daughters type of thing, he made it was one that was like rebelling, and like she's like with Jack, and Jack loves her. Then he
Oh,
finds out she's a
Aku's daughter?
yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, he's like, wait, like I never did. Oh wait, there was that one time.
We've all been there,
Yeah.
you know.
And when he took control of her to fight Jack, he just goes to the statue himself. Like, you raise a kid, she rebels, it goes with your arch enemy. What's a dad to do?
That's such a cool line. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yes. I was like, yes.
Okay, okay. So
It's worth watching. I would say it's definitely worth watching.
it's nice to know it wasn't a complete waste, so that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never got around to it. Shit.
Yeah, but definitely watch it.
Okay.
But yeah, we are done with the cringe for now. We're gonna wrap it up here.
Good.
Follow me on Twitter, DavidPhoenix12. Follow my Instagram, Houseman Cosplay. Follow him at IWC War Chief. Follow Dershi Radio. Whether it is TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, maybe Threads, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, any social media platform, Dershi Radio is there. Check out Andrew's content at the Chair Shot. Chair Shot. Always use your head. And we have shows Monday to Friday. Every day, Monday is Raw on Netflix, because we have to say on Netflix because it is on Netflix.
Yes.
Yes, on Netflix. Yes, on Netflix.
Mhm.
Tuesday, NXT. Wednesday, AEW Dynamite. Thursday is us. And then Friday, the Smack Zone. We'll be here next week for the Go Home show for this Sunday's pay-per-view, Genesis.
It's a Sunday pay-per-view. Fucking A.
Yeah, the 19th. So that's a Sunday, I think.
Even WWE, you're right, but even WWE doesn't do that anymore, huh?
I know.
That means after the show we're gonna have to go to sleep and there's gonna be work in the morning.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, it's gonna be just like a fucking Thursday.
Yeah, god
Oh,
damn it.
fuck.
I hate it.
This show better not suck.
It better not. It better not. Yeah, because we're gonna start at 11.
Exactly. Like if it was on Friday or Saturday, then at least I can sleep in the next day and cry.
Yeah.
But like I can't do that. Well, I could cry at work, but
Oh god.
that brings up other questions.
Oh god. Well, if we're grumpy next Sunday, you'll know why.
Yeah, and right after it, like fucking show,
So
fucking
I'm gonna talk about. We're all gonna talk about 30 minutes and just re-cringe just to piss off everybody.
yeah.
Okay.
No, we'll review the fucking show in cringe voice. That's how it's gonna
Yeah.
be.
Yes. 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 We're gonna make it write a whole pay-per-view in that speak, matches and segments, all of it. We're gonna read it on the
Tessa Blanchard.
Tasha Blanchard. Give me way to it.
To turn her gay. What?
You see, Daddy, she grabbed the defibrillator to put on Jordynne Grace, and now Jordynne Grace is gay.
Oh, so it's going to be a different kind of wrestling match between
Yes.
them and Janice. Okay.
He's a gay definitely. And then Masha Schwabovich is gonna be like, lucky.
She's going to be like, me next.
But yeah, it's like, guys, y'all want to go to bed. So do we. Thank you all so much. Thank you again. We'll see you next week for the Go Home Show. Goodbye, everybody.